Hello, do you watch basketball? Are you a basketball fan? I'm going to be teaching you some of the lessons I have learned as a basketball lover. I used to play basketball here, but now I love the NBA. I support the Lakers, the Los Angeles. LeBron James fan, are you here? Lakers fan, are you here? Let me hear you in the comment section. So I'm going to be teaching you some lessons I have learned in the basketball that would keep you going, possibly as a creator, as a business person, whatever you do in any aspect of life. So let's dive into it without any further ado. In the game of basketball, there is never say never. Because every minute counts, every second counts. So I'm going to give you an example. So in the postseason, this is the postseason right now going on. The what's it called? The postseason is being played by the Indiana Pacers and the OKC. So I actually predicted that the Indiana Pacers are going to win over the Knicks because I was just supporting them because my team had gone home, and I had some reasons why I was supporting them. I created a video. I didn't post it here on YouTube. I posted it on my platform, and I said I'm supporting the Indiana Pacers. And guess what? They actually won. But the thing was that in the NBA game, we had the home advantage, the home court advantage. The Knicks were playing the first game at their home. And guess what? Indiana Pacers won. How did they win that game? They were 20 point deficits. Like a minute and few seconds to go in the fourth quarter, Knicks were winning with 20 points. And guess what? Indiana Pacers won the game. They won the game. How did they do that? So in the game of basketball, never say never. So whatever it is you are doing, never say never. Don't put a dying minute on yourself. Don't say, I am not getting it now, so I'm going to pack it up. You don't pack it up. You keep trying, you keep pushing, you keep going, you keep creating the content. You cannot just say, today there is no views, today there is no like, nobody's watching, so I'm packing it up. No. In the basketball game, you keep going until the last whistle. But here, whatever you're doing, there's no last whistle. It's every day you just show up, you just keep doing what you're doing. Another thing about the basketball I have learned, we have the Eastern. I'm just gonna give you a backdrop. We have the Eastern Conference. We have the Western Conference. So we have people who in the West, the Lakers, how am I forgetting them right now? We have the Lakers, we have the Warriors, we have Minnesota, we have a whole lot of them on the Brooklyn is in the East, yeah. A whole lot of them in the Western Conference, right? And Western is said to be more stronger because you have a whole lot of good teams in the West. Like it's hard to come out of the West than to come out of the East. It's easier to come out of the East. So East has the Miami Heat, the Boston Celtics, Cleveland, and a whole lot of them. But guess what? They are all chasing a trophy. They are chasing a trophy that at the end of the day, one person, one team will raise the trophy. But what you are doing, there is no trophy. The trophy is getting monetized. If you're a YouTuber, you're a content creator, getting monetized, getting brandies, going for content creators meetings, being able to afford what you want, being able to sponsor some trips. Like that is your trophy. But in the NBA, there is a trophy. So their eyes are stayed on the trophy. Their eyes are stayed on the goal. So what I'm saying, one of the lessons there, your trophy is that you've been able to win, you're able to make money, right? Then you fix your eyes on that goal. You don't listen to naysayer. You don't listen to the fact that people say, oh, you too, you're a content creator. You're a YouTuber. Are you serious? You don't listen. Your eyes is the end goal. The end goal. That you can have a free time. You can dictate what you want to do. That you can take your kids to any school they want to go. That you can go on a guest trip. You can go on a family trip without thinking twice. You can start a business. So if you are doing anything, there is a goal. And that goal, you must focus on it. That's one thing the NBA has taught me. That you must focus your eyes on where you are going. The goal is the trophy, and that's where we're going. That's it. So another thing is that about the basketball team I really love, because it's actually when I watched the 2016 NBA game that was played in Cleveland. It was between Cleveland and Golden State, yeah. So obviously Cleveland is from the Eastern Conference and Golden State was from the Western Conference. And at that time, they were a dynasty. They won like 2 trophies back to back, and they were trying to get their 3rd trophy. But guess what happened? LeBron James is from the Cleveland, and he was signed in the Cleveland at the time he started playing basketball at the age of 20. He was signed, but after back-to-back lose, he left the Cleveland to go explore himself in other teams. So he went to Miami Heat. He won in Miami Heat. He won the trophy. After then, he was still not satisfied. He has won the trophy, but he was not still satisfied. He has 4 trophies. He has 4 rings. So in the ring is that when you win in the NBA, if your team raise the trophy, they give everybody a ring. Yeah, so he was still not satisfied because he is from the Cleve, and Cleve signed him into the NBA, and he wrote a letter to the Cleveland and said, you know what, I'm coming back home. This time we are coming with a trophy. And he came back. They played. Guess what? They still did not win. They lost. Do you know what the team did? This time they went back to the drawing board. They took out who they needed to take out, and guess what they did? They brought back a new coach. They brought in a new coach. So go check what you're doing and see, what am I not doing right? Do I need a coach? Do I need a group of community of people that are doing what I'm doing that can actually help me proceed? So if you need a coach, go get a coach. If you need to get back to the drawing table, go back to the drawing table and say, what do I need to? Possibly you just need a new mic. Possibly you just need a new backdrop. Mine is not so awesome, right? But possibly you need a new backdrop. Possibly you just need to show up. You need to learn how to speak properly. Possibly just one little tiny thing, you need to improve on. Possibly will just take it to the next level. So they changed their coach. They didn't change the whole team, because in basketball right now, everybody has gone home. Not nobody's sleeping. Everybody's trying to say, okay, how do we do? They are all thinking about what's going to happen in next season, because obviously this season they are not playing. They are not playing the game. The people who are playing are already there now. The directors, the coaches are thinking. The players are thinking, what are we going to do next? So they changed their coach and brought a new coach. They won the game. Guess what they won from? I'm talking about the NBA Final 2016. LeBron James in Cleveland and Warriors. They came back from a 3-1 deficit. Let me tell you what that is. So in the NBA postseason, you play there's about 7 game. 7 game if the two teams are like they play 1-0, 1-1 or something like that. If it gets to 7, the 7th one, the person who won has won the title. But if they play, for example, the Cleveland were playing and they won 3-0, and they get back to play the Warriors and they win 4 straight games, it's over. So that game, the Warriors won 2 straight games already. They won because you have home court. You play in your home court. You come to the next team. You play in their home court. So they won their 2 in their home. They went to Cleveland. Cleveland won 1. It was 2-1. They won. It was 3-0. They came back to Cleveland to come and close the game, and Cleveland won. It was 3-1. See, you guys, 3-1. That's game 4. Game 4, 3-1. So Warriors was like, okay, let's go win this game. They came back to Warriors and they won. It was 3-2. That's what, 5 game. Warriors came back again to Cleve. They won. It was 3-3. That's 6 game. Then they went back to Warriors to go close it. I remember what Draymond Green says, it's been a long time. We're going to close this up for real. And I remember their coach telling the Cleveland coach saying, you guys, whatever happened today, let it happen. You guys have done tremendously well to get to this place. And guess what? From 3-1 game, the Cleveland closed it in 2016 by winning the game. They couldn't believe it. They came, like in the history of NBA, it's that team that have come back from a 3-1 deficit to win the game. Like likes of LeBron James, Harry, Wade. No, sorry, Wade was in Miami Heat. Love, his name was Love in Cleveland. They all played together and they won the game. So what needs to change? If you need to change your coach, if you need to change your community, like for example, you're a baker, you know, all your friends are makeup artists. I don't understand why you not having friends as bakers. If you don't, I'm a content creator. Majority of my friends are not even where at my location, but they are not just like maybe one person that's a content creator. Every other person are HR, they are business girlies. On my WhatsApp, literally everybody is a business person. Either they are microblading, they are doing makeup, they are selling. That's what they do. I have less of, like, I just think I just have one person that is a serious content creator. Yeah, I just have one. But how do I keep myself to that triggers me to say I'm going to create, that keeps me going, that keeps me aligning on what I want to do? I come back here on YouTube to listen. The reason I'm shooting this content right now, I have said I want to talk about basketball, but guess what? Look at my face. You can see my face very well. I have a whole lot of stuff on my face. It's not acne. I'm acne free. I'm so thankful to God for that. But I woke up to all of these on my face. You know, it's not just on my face, on my skin, my body. It's everywhere. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to shoot because I'm kind of cold. But I couldn't see the doctor, first of all, because today is South Korea election. So tomorrow I'm going to see the doctor. But I told myself, that's not going to stop me. I'm going to shoot this video. Why did I stand up to shoot this video? Because I was watching another creator. So if you don't have people around you that gives you the energy to do what you want to do, look for them by all means. I was talking to my friend last week. He was trying to do something. I said, you see, let me tell you something. This thing you want to do, you have to get yourself into the place where people are already doing it. You have to get yourself in there. So if you don't have people to trigger you, to keep you going, because it's not every time you have the energy to trigger yourself. It's not every time you have the energy to encourage yourself, especially when you don't have a group of people doing what you're doing. It's not every time, because nobody wakes you up to go to work because your boss is going to deduct from your salary, or HR is going to call you and say, why are you not at work? That's the reason you go to work. But when you're a content creator, or you're a sole proprietorship, you do business, nobody's asking you, but you have to push yourself. You're not just looking at your competitors, you are encouraging you. So for me, I don't have a competitor. The people I come on YouTube, small creators, big creators, they encourage me to shoot. I just see them shooting. I just listen to them, and I'm like, okay, Eve, it's time to go. It's time to go shoot. Set up the camera. There is a light. There is a tripod. What are you waiting for? I got a new mic. So let's go. I spent over $100 to get my mic and my DJI tripod stand. So what am I doing with it? I don't know if you get it. So surround yourself with people that does what you do. If you need to get a coach, get a coach. If you need to just get that thing that needs to take you to the next level. But don't give up. So now you see the NBA, everybody, all the teams are home, just 2 teams left. Just 2 teams left. Now, they've been out of family for like more than 4 months. They've been out of family, but now they're going to go back to their family, having their own me time. Some of them are still regretting the fact that they couldn't proceed into the postseason to keep playing, but they are enjoying their time with their family. And guess what? When it's time for training, they go back to the training. But they are enjoying. But the generals they are not sleeping. The board of directors are not sleeping. They are trying to say who's in the market. Like the Lakers, we obviously know we need a big man in the Lakers. So now they are trying to, who are we going to bring into the Lakers to help us be our big man? Because one thing about the game is that you might have the best player, but that does not guarantee you to win. That doesn't guarantee you to win. So in the Lakers, we have LeBron James, we have Luka, we have Austin Reeves. They are good guys. We have Achimoro. We have all of them. They are good, but we don't have a center. We don't have a big man. So now they're looking at who are we going to trade for? Who are we going to take in? Where other teams are going to check who are we bringing in. Today I read the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns are bringing in a new coach. So you see, everybody they're not packing up and say because we lose, we are not coming back next season to play. No, it might take time to get to where you are going to, but as much as you keep showing up, you keep improving, you keep doing that which you want to do, one day there will be a breakthrough. Let me blow your mind. Indiana Pacers, the last time they went to the NBA finals was 25 years ago. Because finals I mean, because 25 years ago everybody was actually expecting the Knicks to win Indiana Pacers. Nobody was expecting them to lose. Indiana Pacers, the Knicks has not been to the NBA Finals 25 years ago. And that 25 years ago, it was Indiana Pacers that took them out. After 25 years, Indiana Pacers took them out again. What history. That's a beautiful history, trust me, I don't know. This is the first time Ali Barton is coming to the NBA Finals. So it means a lot to him. He has not been to the NBA Finals since he became an NBA player. So this is his first time. One of the veterans in his team, the star player, Siakam, he won the MVP on the Eastern Conference. This is his, he used to play for the Raptors, so I think he has won a trophy before. So like this is his second time coming to the finals. For Oklahoma City, since the last time they came to the finals was 2012, and now they are coming back. So it might take a long time. It might take, you can be grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding, but one day there's certainly a breakthrough. For example, people like Brooklyn, they've never taken a trophy, they've never taken a ring. So does that mean they will say, oh, let's close this organization because there is no ring? There's going to be ring. And now there's speculation that, the NBA people are not watching. It's not really selling now because larger Republicans are not playing. For example, Los Angeles has one of the biggest fan base, Lakers. Knicks has a very big fan base. Phoenix Suns has a very big fan base. Boston have a big fan base. Cleveland has a big fan base. Even Heat, Miami Heat has a big fan base, but they're all home. And people are complaining and saying NBA is not going to sell out because of that. That's not a problem. The most important thing that people are rewriting history. People are trying. They are doing it by all means. They don't care who is not playing. As long as they are there, they are playing. So what is the lesson there? Don't care what people are saying that you don't deserve it. Just keep showing up. Don't give up. Keep putting in the work. Don't get blind. Say blind yourself from the naysayer, blind yourself from the fact that you don't have view. Like yesterday, I was telling myself, this is June, and I have been in last year. I think last year, right? I hit 750. My subscribers have not even gotten to 1,000. So when I see people who say in 2 weeks they got monetized, I'm like, how do you guys do it? They got monetized in 2 weeks. They got 100 subscribers in 1 month, and I'm like, you guys, how do you guys do it? You guys show me the way. But that's not your story, but that doesn't mean we should give up. That doesn't mean you should give up. So anything you need to improve yourself on to get better, just go do it. If you need to get a coach, never say never, because there is no trophy. The trophy is the trip you can go to. So just keep grinding, just keep going. Because that's it. There was this night I didn't sleep. By 1 a.m. I was still watching the 2016 LeBron James game. And when I was done watching it, I sat down and was like, no way. Like, I was thinking, what did the coach say to them? So imagine, okay, if 2016 game was too far, this postseason that just ended the Instant Conference, go watch it. The Knicks versus Indiana Pacers. Go and watch it. Fourth quarter, 1 minute and few seconds left to go. Indiana Pacers came back from a 20-point deficit and won the Knicks. The question is that, what did the coach say to them? What changed their mind? What did they hear? How did that affect the game? What does that tell you and I? That people you surround yourself with, what you listen to, affect whatever you're doing. So if you keep surrounding people with saying, oh, I saw you on YouTube, I saw you on TikTok, I saw you on Instagram, you're just disgracing yourself, you will keep shrinking. You don't want to post the content. I have a particular page. I have literally all my family members following me there. And I'm like, you know what? There's some videos that don't go down there because I get to criticize the video a lot, because if you know me, I'm very loud. So I'm sorry, but that's just me. I'm very loud, so I can be very, very extreme sometimes. I know myself, I can be very, very extreme in my happiness. So when I want to post a particular video, I'm like, no way, it's not going here. Let me just take it to a platform where I don't have a lot of people who's going to tell me that I don't want it. Where I can be myself. That's the reason I see some people follow me in a particular platform. I'm like, what are you doing here? What are you following me for? Because they literally follow me everywhere. So why are you going to follow me here? Because that particular platform, I'm very comfortable there. I don't have anybody coming there to share. After they see the video, they're going to come. I'm going to actually attack you, but if your attacking is not going to affect me, but I'm just trying to mind my business in a particular place that I feel very comfortable. You know what I mean? So if you have people that makes you shrink when you want to post your video, block all of them. Someone said block all your family members until you are successful on the social media. Go ahead and block them. That's what I have to say to you. If you have people who are following you, who make you feel insecure, block them. Or the other day I wanted to shut down my Instagram and just start again, because literally everybody who follow me, they don't comment, they don't like my videos, they don't do anything. In my head, why are you following me? Why you just there following me and watching my videos and you're not doing anything to it? And you see them commenting on a bigger platform. But I realize it's not just me, it's everywhere. Everybody, it happens to everybody. I'm like, okay, let's just keep going. Maybe one day I might shut it down and just start again, because I don't know, I've been growing my Instagram for like forever. I don't think I've even got sometimes it looks very difficult. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, what am I missing it? How am I missing it? What's happening? I ask myself those questions. How am I missing it? How long? You see people actually come up, and it's sometimes it's discouraging. People who just start YouTube and they tell you in 2 weeks, in 1 month, they got monetized, they got this. You ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I saying? Then you leave what you're doing before, you go somewhere else, you try something else. Like, you just keep trying everything because you don't know the one that will work, right? But keep going, keep trying. Like I said, there is no trophy. Your trophy is the brand dues, right? Is being able to afford your time. At your time, you do whatever you want to do. It's being able to afford anything you want to afford. It's being able to be a blessing to people, to build for God, to be a blessing to an organization, just to do something that would affect someone's life. That's the end blessing. So never say never. Blind your eyes to the naysayer and keep going. Stay focused. Now we just have two people going to two teams for the NBA finals. It's starting this weekend. I'm still rooting for Indiana Pacers for some reasons. I'm still rooting for them. Yeah, Oklahoma City, they are very good. Sia won the Kia MVP or the old basketball game. He won the MVP. So when the MVP is in your team, there's something about that, right? But I'm still rooting for Indiana Pacers. Like, I'm rooting for them so much. So, but that does not stop them that the fact that Oklahoma City, everybody is saying a whole lot of things right now. Analysis are going on that Oklahoma City is going to win. If they win it, to see as the best NBA player in the whole of Oklahoma City. You know, so many things being said. But will that stop the Indiana Pacers from showing up? That wouldn't stop them. They are still going to show up. So whatever anybody is saying right now, it doesn't matter. Just keep your eyes on where you're going to. Block them out. Stay focused. If you need to go back to the drawing table, go back to the drawing table. If you need a coach, go get a coach. Like, we didn't come from a place where we have to actually, as I'm Nigerian, but we didn't come from a place where we have to go source for a coach. Go get a coach if you need to. Like, I need a coach. Seriously, I'm going to get one. If you need a coach, go get a coach. If you need to join a community, like genuine community, join a community. If you need to change your friends, like when you see change your friends, you're not saying my friends go. No, you need people that really do what you do. Go get them. Like, if you need to pay yourself into it, go and do it. That's it. Just go do it. Anyhow, go and do it. Never give up. Yeah, and I hope you guys are going to be watching the NBA players, NBA's finals, because it's actually very interesting. I'm inviting you all to come and watch it. We're done already. So I'm actually a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron James strong fan. I desire to sit at the court side before he finally retires. I hope so, and I hope so very soon. I pray so. I wish I'm even watching the Indiana Pacers live, playing the game, but everything worked together for my good. So whatever it is right now, but I'm grateful that I'm able to even watch the game, and I love it. So while you're here, if you are still here, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to drop your comments, your favorite basketball, your favorite tips, and everything. Yeah, thank you so much. Kamsahamnida.